love, let's go ahead and start. I do want to just get a little bit more information on kind of lost connection and how it affects you mentally, physically, spiritually. I do just kind of want to get as many details as I can for you, because I do know that it's overwhelming. And what's affecting you, it's coming from multiple different places. I like how Eight of Wands is at the bottom fast. It's coming from multiple different places. I'm feeling guided to split the deck. Page of Swords, that somebody's watching you. Could even be, wow, could even be, you know, spiritually tuned in, watching you. Let's see. Yeah, so it is coming from multiple sources. That's the truth. And it's kind of just affecting you in a lot of different ways. I'm sure that's very overwhelming for you, for sure. You are protected. I do want you to know your ancestors are stepping in. I did mean that when I said that. They're not playing. They're not playing. You do have a team behind you. They do want you to do your part, though, and really protect yourself, really stand your ground, really keep your guard up. Don't be around people that you know you shouldn't be around. They really do thrive on kind of the attention that you get. They don't like that. They do want the attention for themselves, but of course they work from behind the scenes, so that makes it a little more complicated. Don't be so sweet to people. It's truly, their comfort doesn't matter as much as yours does. Your happiness is more important, obviously. Don't try to comfort them if you feel uncomfortable. If you know that a situation is not good for you, don't stick around because you feel too embarrassed to speak up for yourself or make them feel bad because you don't want to be around them. If you do get an inkling you should not be around them, then please don't be around them. Whatever that was just jumped out very much so and flipped upside down. Lots of energy here. Three of Pentacles. What is this? Sticking out at the top over here. High Priestess. Yeah, of course. Of course. There was something that flipped in here. Yep. Seven of Swords. All the trickery, all the deceit, all the lies, all the sneakiness, all the conniving ass shit they're doing. High Priestess, that is something very spiritual. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. You know the choice that you need to make. It does make you sad. It does make you sad, but it's tormenting you. You can't be around him anymore. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who's never going to change. They're not going to put the effort in to change. And they want you stagnant too. There's no hope in this situation as far as with him. I'm always very cautious when I say things like that because I do like to believe that people can change if they want to. But what I'm telling you is he's never going to change. Knight of Pentacles is already the slowest fucking card in the deck. You flip that shit upside down, it's a boulder in the middle of a highway. You understand? He's just going to hold you up. He's going to drain you with you trying to put effort into him and change him. The hold that he has on you, I will say, is he benefits off of your energy, whether it's good or bad. When he can make you sad, when he can make you miss him, when you do start to miss him, because there's such a cord that's so intertwined between the both of you, you feel a sense of fatigue over it, but you also can't let it go because it's an addiction. It's hooked into you. So whether you're happy, whatever, he can drain that, but especially when you feel sad or when you miss him or when he upsets you or when you just feel like you're kind of longing for him or how he used to be, he can feed off of that energy too. So either way, he's draining you. The cord needs to be cut. It needs to be cut, but I never recommend doing a cord cutting until you are absolutely sure that that's what you want to do and that you're not going to be around him anymore and that you're for sure over it. I know that that's really hard to say and do, but if you do a cord cutting when you're not ready, your mind will get very, very mixed up and it won't be good energetically for you. Three of Pentacles is just me understanding that this is more than one person, more than one situation, more than one dynamic. There's just groups. I mean, there's a lot of people that are sending you this weird energy. You do bring out a side of people that causes them to resent you, to feel bitter, to feel jealous, to feel envious, to really compare themselves to you. You have kind of a natural light with you everywhere you go. You have a glow about you, and they don't want you to have that. They want that. They don't think you deserve that. They want it. This has been happening to you since you were a child. I wouldn't be surprised if your own mom was jealous of you. I hate to say it, but these are people also that you've known for a long time. I think you would be surprised to find out the amount of people that have a cord connected to you that are feeding off of your essence since you were a child. You probably don't even talk to these people anymore, but I'm telling you right now that they do. If you were to do a cord cutting on them, you would find that they would reach out to you pretty quickly. King of Wands is coming out, fire sign, masculine. That could be who you're currently with, right? Or it could just be men in the past who have tried to dominate you and who have gotten very obsessed with you and felt that their ego made all the decisions for them, that they had the control. They wanted to overpower you and make you submit almost energetically while they thrived off of your energy and your essence and your being. You attract this type, right? So even if it's not necessarily a fire sign, Wands is fire sign energy, it's that energy that they want to dominate you, and they want to control you, they want you to submit, they want to drain you, they think that what you have should belong to them, they think that they're in control and in a position of power. But in doing so, it's really because you have the power. You are coming out as High Priestess. You have always known this. You've had a very, very deep connection with your inner knowing and your intuition, and you can really see things that others can't. They know that about you. They don't even quite understand it. Wow, Ten of Swords. They don't even quite understand it. Queen of Pentacles. But they want to take it out because they know it's something that they can't contain or control. You're very grounded. You're very nurturing. Your essence is of that. You've always made sure you had a way for yourself, and you've always been kind of providing and nurturing at the same time while keeping yourself grounded and centered. You are that is your energy, and they want to end that. That's the truth. So if at any time you felt unstable, if at any time you felt unsure, if at any time you felt like you took a loss, or you were by yourself, or you couldn't figure something out financially, just understand that they like that. And look what's sticking out of the bottom right here. Five of Pentacles. They want you to feel abandoned and neglected and lonely and left out in the cold. They want you to feel like no one gives a fuck about you. They want you to be broke. They want you to be confused. They want you to be exhausted. They want you to feel like you have nobody to rely on. They want you to feel a sense of lack and loss, and that makes them feel better, because that's how they feel when they wake up every fucking morning. July 15th could be significant. You've really, really had a long season of being depressed and overwhelmed and anxious. It kind of overshadows your whole life. It doesn't matter what you do. It will always be this until we fix it. You've got to get a hold of it, because I'm telling you right now, it does take a toll on you. As far as the ex of the guy you're with, she's very obsessed with you. I do mean that. She really gets into these thought loops about you, and it really projects a lot of energy onto you. So whether she's standing over a cauldron or not, she's thinking of you constantly. Okay, she could be doing some spell work. I don't know what her level of expertise is. I don't think so, if I'm being honest. I do think she's just a little bit wicked, though. I do think she's a little bit evil by nature, and I do think she's just an envious, jealous, spiteful, hateful bitch. I do think that. I don't think she owns one crystal. If she does, it's to banish her own fucking energy. Okay, she doesn't. I don't think she's very spiritually in tune. If she is, I'd be surprised. But either way, she doesn't have good energy, and she obsesses over you constantly. It's like this around the clock. She really just doesn't like the way that you're so kind and nurturing and sweet, and you have this emotional bond with people everywhere you go. And also, Queen of Cups can read energy very well. They're pretty much psychic. That's you. You're very nurturing. You're very sweet. She does not like that. She feels like she's a little stagnant in life, and she really just wants you to be stagnant too. She, in comparison to you, she does feel inadequate. She maybe even overplans her decisions and her moves to kind of maybe resemble yours, or she waits to see what you're going to do, right? What are you wearing? Where are you going? Who are you friends with? What do you do for work? How do you treat your kids? What does your house look like? What perfume do you wear? What hobbies do you have? How would you handle that situation? What are you going to do here? So she may even like do things where she wants to see how you're going to react. So she's always having a delayed reaction because she wants to see what you're going to do first. She's constantly trying to juggle this mask with you of she's not that bad, or she's not upset, or she doesn't have a problem with you, or she could care less about you, versus she quite literally wants to take you out. Yeah. I don't have anything further to add to that, because it's exactly the way that it sounds. She wants you kind of lingering in this state of heartbreak. She wants this to be a constant for you. She wants this to just be how you feel in general. She wants you to maybe even feel overwhelmed and overburdened with responsibilities and obligations and tasks and things to keep you busy so that you don't even understand what is really happening. Because by the time you start feeling this way, it's like, oh shit, I've been so busy, I didn't even, oh, it won't go away. She studies you. She studies you. She acts like she doesn't care. I'm telling you right now, the bitch loses sleep thinking about you. She, if you were to ask her, she'd be like, who? Who's that? But if you were to crack open her brain and look inside, it's you, 99%. It's weird. It's very fucking weird. She wants you to feel restless the way she does. She may even physically have been withdrawn from you and has pulled all the way back and retreated. Like she's just completely disconnected from you. But I promise you, she's watching you very closely. She doesn't like the connection that you had with her ex. She does not like that. Whether y'all are still together or not, she does not fucking like that. She doesn't like that. The only part that she likes about it is that she can compare the two of y'all now, because she can say, well, he liked both of us at one point, so we must have something in common. But look at my face as it's lighting up. I just did my makeup too. Left side, feminine energy. She wants to carry your essence and do what you do. Because you're coming out as Empress. You're the mother. You're the feminine archetype. You're the nurturer. You birth ideas and energy. You have an energetic spark about you that creates new things and opens doors for yourself and for others. You're the mother archetype. And that's just the truth. She doesn't really want you to have mental clarity about that. But that is the truth. When I see Ace of Swords, that is the truth. This is me giving you mental clarity, like, yes, this is happening. It's also just kind of cutting through all the bullshit and just understanding, like, this is really what it's been for a very long time. But I'm going to tell you right now that even on your worst day, next to her best day, she doesn't compare, and she knows that. She knows that. Look how much work she's had to do just to get you to feel exhausted and fatigued. You may find yourself having problems with people. King of Cups. Wow, yeah, it's behind him. She's very trapped in her head. But like you're gonna see right through that shit. Queen of Swords. You know the truth. Your light is something that it can't be taken out. It can't be. You can't dominate a light like yours. You can try to dim it as long as you're unaware, but the second that you really know what's going on and how she's doing it, you can squash all that shit. She's not ever going to be able to do what she thinks she can. It's draining her. And I will also say that it is backfiring on her too. That Two of Pentacles does indicate that. Oh, with the Justice, as I'm saying it, my God. The scales will be balanced. It has to be made fair. It would suck if something came rushing in at her energetically, like the shit she's created. It would suck if the same pain she wished on you went back to her for her to deal with her own shit. It would suck, wouldn't it? It would suck if the universe said, hey, that's enough. That's enough. How do you balance something out that's only being sent one way? What has to go back to where it came from? You didn't create that energy. She's not going to be able to escape it, but you will. You will. She may not even see this coming. She may not see this coming. She's so worried about what she sent to you and if it's working and what you're doing and how it's affecting you. She doesn't even see that it's doing a full-blown circle 180. It's come right back to, I swear to God, or 360 rather. Again. And honestly, Emperor is the counterpart to Empress. This is the father figure. It may affect him as well if he's been doing anything negative. Whatever energy people have put out, whoever that may be, whatever energy that may be, it is going to be coming back to its original source. So, like I said, your ancestors are stepping in, but Spirit is stepping in. I'm telling you, like, it's not going unnoticed. You maybe have needed to learn a lesson, or you maybe have learned something through this experience about yourself, or how to overcome people like this, or not to be so trustworthy. But if you ever feel lonely, that's because you need to be alone, but it will leave them in lack, financially and spiritually. By the time the universe is done taking care of them and Spirit has done what they need to do and your ancestors have done what they need to do, whatever energy they thought they had before that was able to be aimed at you, there will be no energy to aim. Everything that they sat around and thought about that you deserved or that needed to go to you, and when it goes back to them, they will feel it. Whatever loss they wanted you to take, they will be taken, I promise. You just worry about getting your energy right. You just worry about focusing on yourself. I do mean that. I'm not just saying that. Because sometimes people are too weak to be able to help themselves. I had a lady ask me one time, well, what do I do if my husband got taken away 15 years ago and overtaken by this lady who was controlling his energy? And he said, ma'am, did you say 15 years? Oh, baby, he's gone. He's a willing participant in his own demise, sweetie. 15 years is crazy to be under someone's mind control and to never be able to get himself out of that. And you're still wondering 15 years ago what happened and why he's still being involved in this. Baby, he's there, a willing participant. You've never not been aware that something wasn't right about your energy. You just didn't know how many sources it was coming from. I'm so serious. That shit is coming from... I mean, you're going to have to be very, very grounded, but you're always going to offend people everywhere you go because of your beauty, because of your confidence, because of your magnetism, because of your allure, because of your energy. You have siren energy. They want that shit. It fucks people up. And it just comes with the package, I guess. It just is what it is. That's the truth. Just understand that everything's gonna work out as it should. Slow down. Being overly busy can create confusion and cloud your vision. You have nothing to prove. Move at your own pace. Truly. I just said that. I feel like I swear I just said that. That was weird. Always lying. Cancel your plans with them. Trust is for your protection and stressing in a loop. I did want to mention this, and that's weird that I'm seeing this right now. When I was going through this, you need to lock your mirrors, because I do feel like if anybody does have any spiritual significance and they kind of know what they're doing, they are able to kind of view you through mirrors and things like that. So it does say scrying through mirrors, open portals, something like that. You may need to lock them. Mirror magic, scrying, graveyard dirt. Interesting that that's on there. Interesting that that's on there. Someone could have blonde hair. I think we've talked about this. A short girl. Not easy to talk to, argumentative, blame shifting and deflection. What's taking up too much of your time and distracting you? That would be the same person that's argumentative and distracting and deflecting. I keep seeing this damn strippers card and I keep wanting to put it back. Escorts, paying for sex, sex workers, strippers, something like that. Someone could have red hair. They could dye their hair like loud colors or bright colors. Someone could be living alone. I don't know if you're living alone right now. You just have a rare frequency that they're not used to. Okay. Someone could have a very odd, uncomfortable relationship with their mother, and it's weird. That typically would go to a Pisces man, or just any narcissist, really. A water sign man in general. This is always torn, and I'm so sad that it tore. I have to throw it away. Compare yourself to last year versus current, and 5 years ago versus current. You have come a long way. You didn't come to this life to be supported. You are the love and support. Own your purpose. You're stronger than most, but you knew that already. You knew that. Someone could be like talking in circles, mumbling, pacing back and forth. I don't know if he gets this way when he gets worked up, revved up, under the influence, upset, under demonic influence, whatever the fucking case may be. You have a bitter ex, sad they lost you, thought you would wait around. That won't ever happen. What is this one sticking out? They hurt what God sent to heal them. They hurt what God sent to heal them. They did. You are the healer. My face is getting hot when I said that. Maybe someone works at a bank. They could be a bank teller or something like that. A little too close to his mother, uncomfortable. And angel number 13, growth in your spiritual journey and a fresh start. Okay. Someone could have curly hair. One more major choice. So close to happiness, my God. One more major choice. So close to happiness. Shit. What is your intuition telling you that you've been ignoring? That's what you need to handle first. You can't ignore. Your intuition is facts. They are recording you. They could have old recordings of you. That could also just equate to them like saving your pictures from online. They could be screenshotting you, whatever. Screen recording. Talk to your guides for the answer is what that says. Stuck in the past in reverse, meaning get the fuck out of that loop. Seriously. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. The soul is strengthened through trial and tribulation. That's the truth. Off course, get back on track. Delayed and protected, but it is time to get back on track. You were delayed for a reason that it is time to get back. You've almost lost yourself, but all of this is in with divine timing. I do mean that. Keep your promises to yourself. Do more than just survive. Thrive in spite of it. Glow and grow. You could recently have canceled a trip or a vacation. You could be wanting to take one, but you need to cancel it. There could have been one that happened in the past, one that was supposed to happen, something like that. It says vacation and trip, but it's in reverse, or you're maybe needing to take one. People have been really rude as fuck to you lately, and it makes you a little like you want to leap too, but it's in reverse. No need to be rude to anybody, because I'm telling you right now, like, they're about to be a non-factor. Okay, don't let it get to you. Repetitive loops on repeat. Yeah, that's what you've been in. You have enough evidence. What are you waiting on? Wow. And this is in reverse. Look, true soulmate, believe it, stay with them, and put in the work and effort. It's worth it. It's not. It's not. But they do miss you. That is on the back. We know that. Or they don't, because it's in reverse. We're not sure. Wow. I don't know if I want to take that one, but I almost do, because it's looking right at me. I don't know if you recently just got rid of items or you've been considering it. Negative energy attached to the items in your home. Pay what you owe and honor your word, whatever that may be to you. Toxic couple arguing, public arguments. I already said one with curly hair. I don't know who has curly hair. Baby daddy is around, though. Your children absolutely love you more than you know. You are your child's safe space. I only have one of these cards. Your children absolutely love you more than you know. You are your child's safe space. Wow. What is this one staring at me? There's a woman that's overly invested in you and what you have going on. Nosy, spying, social media, gossiping, and obsessed. We knew that. We didn't even need that confirmation, spirit, but thank you. Someone could have a brother-in-law. Someone could be working with like a guy that could be like two bros or whatever, two co-workers. They hang out a lot. Maybe one of them has a wife. That wife is not so kind. Somebody around you could have a victim mindset. They could be passive-aggressive with petty comments, annoying, smartass, and whiny. It's a very specific thing. What are you addicted to? Right? Some people are addicted to substances. Some people are addicted to trying to heal people that don't love themselves. Some people are addicted to chaos. Some people are addicted to trying to fix something that's unfixable. He's envious and feminine and wants to be you. Imagine that. Imagine that. Take it one step at a time. This is a big deal, but you've got it. Wow. 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 What's this one? Spiritual authority. Stand in your power. You're meant to lead. We knew that. We knew that. We knew that. Someone with no kids could be jealous that you have kids. That could be a thing for sure. A cougar 40 plus hot. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Thanks, spirit. Siren energy. Sensual, beautiful, and attracts people to you. Those eyes. More noticeable than you realize. You could be getting a new car. You could have recently got a new car. Somebody around you has a nice car, a new car that they're proud of. That could be significant. Like a sports car possibly, or just a nice car in general. The initial F could be very significant. Yep. Or the initial P could also be significant. Or V. Something about your makeup is coming through very significantly. Either you used to do makeup and have a passion for it, you don't do it anymore, you quit wearing makeup, or you just recently started wearing makeup again, or your makeup is just a very noticeable trait on you that people really like, and it's a good thing to have. Ex-boyfriend is coming through very significantly. And a new supply. They might have a new supply. Someone could be trying to destiny swap with you, copycat, stealing your path. They could have no ass at all, darling. They might need to do little shots, not squats. You accept crumbs. Okay? Don't lack self-respect. You need to just stay strong and stand your ground, okay? Don't stay no matter what. We don't do that. Don't roll out the red carpet for them to mistreat you. Yeah, don't appreciate that at all. Drinks a lot, possibly takes pills, Xanax, bars, something like that. That might be you, I'm not sure. Live your best life, baby. You probably need a fucking drink after this. Jesus. All right. Dear God. Let's get some messages from my little oracle deck. Ah, my little light just fell. My poor little light. Somebody's trying to take out your light. Is it a little significant? Jesus. That shit just sideswipe that shit. All right, let's see. All right, can I please get 3 closing messages, please, Spirit? 3 closing messages. Everything's going to be okay. I need you to know that. Yeah, I need you to know that. Just had to process everything because it's a lot. Okay, if this is 3, I swear to God. Oh, it's 2. Okay. You're so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You've been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, and relationships to improve. These prayers will be answered soon. Whatever you've been putting off, do not procrastinate any longer. Tackle that project that's overdue. You'll feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this. Let's get one more, please. Or whatever Spirit feels like she should get. Those may be the only 2 you need. Oh, there's 3 right now. Oh, that's crazy. 4. If you think you're alone, you're not. Your spirit team is beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome of every situation. They have your best interest at heart. I said that. What areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing upset, worry, disrupted sleep? If so, those areas you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it's necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. My God. You know what? I've actually never gotten this card, and I've had this deck for a while. Wow, wow, wow. Holy shit. Trust the wait. You're being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things that you're going through right now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. Sometimes walking away is the only option, not because you want to make someone miss you or realize that they took you for granted, but because you finally respect yourself enough to know you deserve better. Be clear about where you're putting your focus right now. Focus on your desired outcome. You have everything within to create the life of your dreams. Stop doubting yourself for once this time. This is your time. We've got you. Ah, this shit just flew out. You're so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. It's going to be all right. You got to know that. You do got to know that. And just like Kim K said, baby, we didn't come this far just to come this far. My face is on fire. Wow. You have beautiful energy. And I could see why so many people have come up against you, but it'll never work. It'll never work. You know that.